It's another Leota dress, and I feel like, so hey, we had the polka dotted gold one, which was more of a lovely girl next door kind of vibe. Then we had the gold and bold one, which is going to be more glamorous. And then we have Leota one. I automatically think classy. It's simple. It's a midi dress, so it's going to come down a little bit longer. It's a little bit more modest. It's a high neck, but we've got sleeveless going on. It's flowy, so it's going to just fall away from the body, which I think is nice. I automatically think like politician, politician's wife, but I mean classy and stylish though, not like one of those boring politicians. But yeah, I just think very classy, very elegant. I think of my cousin automatically. She pops into my mind. She's a lawyer and she is just so put together, and she just demands the presence of a room. And I automatically think that with this Leota dress. And so like I'm thinking through like which kind of vibe do I want to go with? Do I want to go with the lovely girl next door with the gold polka dotted one? Or do I want to go with the more bold and glamorous? Or do I want to go with this lovely, classy, and I don't have to say much, right? To make a statement. Um, I don't know. What are your guys' thoughts? Comment below and let me know. What do you think? Which one is your favorite so far? Oh, I gotta vote for bold and glamorous for sure. Yeah, I know. It's funny. I can have different moods where I just want to go simple and chic and classy, and then there are moments where I just want to go big and bold, whip out the faux fur. I don't know about you guys, but I have different moods, and my styles need to, match my different moods. Whatever personality comes out for the day, because we are multifaceted individuals with different styles and tastes and personal choices for different days. So but right now, what is definitely hitting my fancy is probably this last one, this classy one. I'm thinking very, light and classy and elegant. I love the flow of this piece. It just looks like it would just sit nicely on the body. And by the way, these are pieces that are on their way, so I definitely will do a fit for them. What you can do is I'll show you guys right now, but what I like to do is take photos of the pieces that I try and that I've ordered, and I will always post them here and share some of them so you guys can see how something fits or how I've styled something. Um, so these are some of the pieces that I have loved. And this is another wedding attire piece that I have tried out too here on Very Shop that I absolutely love. Um, but yeah, most of my stuff are here, and I'm gonna start including actually more styling videos, much like this one, so it can show you multiple ways to use one piece. And so here is actually another Very Shop dress that I love. It's one of my favorites. I talk about it almost every live stream because it's just such a gorgeous piece, especially for my plus size body. I love the way it sits on my body. But again, there are multiple ways to style something, and I loved how I styled this for different occasions and different feels. One I feel like is suitable for a wedding, and another one is suitable for a night out on the town with this long rib t-shirt underneath that's high neck and my leather jacket and boots. So again, you can take anything and style it multiple different ways and repurpose it for different situations, different events, different occasions, different feels, different styles. And so I love doing it. Well, there goes Nino. He's trying to chime in. But I love doing that for all the pieces I have, and so that I don't have a piece that I buy once and it sits in my closet. And that's why I love about dresses that are, at least, or clothing pieces, items I call investment pieces, is that I invest in them because I don't want clothing that's going to fall apart on me, and I want clothing that's going to last for me, and that's going to be able to be something that I can use for multiple purposes and not just one occasion. And so, again, like I've said before, I always recommend ones that you can style multiple ways. Kylie Smith asking, how will you style the last one? This one, yeah, I feel like with this one, you can go so many different ways. So if I was styling it for the wedding, I would automatically think again, I just love strappy heels. That's what I'm into right now. So anything that wraps up and ties up, I feel like elongates the body, elongates the legs. It's going to accentuate that, especially with a midi dress. Midi dresses, because they cut at a calf level, you can appear a little bit more stunted, but to create that length in your body and to show your height, to show your length and your limbs, I think having something like a wrapped up or tie up black stripy sandals could be really pretty. And again, simple I would style it with simple pieces, like simple silver, simple gold, daintier pieces. And this dress looks great on me. Oh, thank you. I know. I'm so modest, right? I know. I just love this dress. I love maxi dresses with a slit. They're everything. Anyways, I'm going to continue with styling Leota. So this Leota Mindy shared midi dress that's how I would style it for a wedding. If I was doing something a little bit more laid back, like I said, I would repurpose all my pieces to be used for other occasions. For a Friday night after work, getting drinks after work with my coworkers or something like that, or maybe some oysters, right? Because summertime and oysters, I don't know who's with me. Drinks and oysters. If you're with me, give me a little shout out. Which such add an oyster. Is there oyster emojis? I don't know if there are. But yes, I immediately think of Friday night, summertime, drinks, oysters, by the water in New York City, in the city in Manhattan. And I would take this dress. Yes, yeah. Oh, Callie found the oysters. That's great. I didn't know that they existed. That's awesome. But yeah, by the water, and I would pair this with something that's comfortable because I want to be at work all day, right? So what I would do is have some comfortable looking flats or mules. I love a good mule. And wear that to work, and I would put a jacket on over it. And there's different types of jackets that you can wear with this to style it down. You could even wear it with a jean jacket to style it down a little bit, or even a leather jacket. And then if you wanted to switch and change your vibe for the night, you can always pack heels with you and some jewelry and literally swap off your jacket and swap out your flats that can fit into your purse, pop on those heels, and you're good to go. And then you've got 2 outfits for one day, from day to night. But again, like you can also stay in a comfortable day look and grab your drinks and your oysters because, let's be honest, we're only there for the oysters and the drinks. But yes, so I mean that's one way that I would style it, and the 2 different ways I would style it, and the 2 different purposes I would get out of it for a night out on the town on a Friday night, and then for wedding vibes. So again, we are here for multiple purposes, multiple occasions, multiple uses. And so that's pretty much it, guys, for me. That's it for this little black dress episode for wedding attire. I will try my best to bring these out for the next week's episode. If I can't, there will definitely be other dresses that we'll be talking about. And I will also try to style these and put them on my profile so that you guys can get a better idea of how they look and how they fit on the body, especially if you're interested in exploring and discovering more of Leota stuff with me, as something that it's a brand that's also new to me. So we'll be discovering it together. But okay, I need a final count from you guys. What is the dress I should go with? Is it going to be a long maxi black dress? Is it going to be the Leota with the gold polka dot and next door girl vibes, or the glamorous and bold gold textured dress, or this classy, more I said sophisticated dress that I feel like is so elegant? Holly says glamour. Glamour. Everybody wants to see me on glamour. Okay, you know what, guys? Whatever you vote for the most is what I will shoot in and post on my profile so you guys can see if I killed it or not. Let me know and give me your thoughts and your feedback. But yeah, very cool. Long maxi dress. Okay, 2 votes for maxi, 1 vote for glamour, another maxi, glamour. Yes, glamour. Okay, all right. So I feel like I'm getting equal vibes for glamour and maxi. So we'll do a head-to-head. And maybe in our next live, we will vote on who won, like which one won, the maxi or the glamour. And I will shoot that and share it on my profile. And by the way, guys, I'm just going to remind you all, thank you for all the love, for all the diamonds, and for all the fire. That's very encouraging. I appreciate all the love. I love you guys, too. I love you guys already, your family. And this is like, what, week 2? I cannot wait for us to do this some more and chat here and hang out some more and talk about more things. Yeah, I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, 15% off of anything that I share here. And in addition to that, you can always head on over to my my profile. There is a fashion collection, so you can choose from anything that I talked about. Is all put into my Fashion with Stephanie Nadia collection, which is all over here. Let me see. Right over here. You can check it out there. And time is running out, so I'm going to wrap up. Love you guys. Sending all my love, sending all my my joy, and I hope that you guys can join me next time, which is tomorrow at 2:30 p.m., which we'll be talking about summer dresses. And so dresses are my thing. I think we're going to have another, like, you know, competition and decide what we're going to pick as the winning piece for next time, too. I love this little competition we got going on. But thank you, guys. And yes, I will enjoy the wedding. Kylie, thank you. It's actually coming up this, well, couple weeks, and yeah, in July. So I'll be there, and maybe I'll say hi from over there, guys. So talk to you soon. Mwah. Bye.